Good evening. We begin tonight with an island dad who claims his daughter was abducted by her mom. That was 3 years ago when he says a trip to Mexico turned into a permanent vacation. He's taken it to the Mexican courts but left without his little girl. Now he's telling his story to CTV News, and next week he hopes to the Prime Minister. CTV's Rob Buffum reports.
Little toots here and there.
I just miss her laughter and her love.
Jeff Doyle hasn't heard that laughter for the past 3 years.
I can still picture Sophie at the airport, peeking around the security gate and waving out at me as she was pulling her little suitcase with her.
His daughter Sophie was 6 at the time, the family living in Campbell River. Sophie was going to Mexico on vacation with her mother, Doyle's wife Christina, to visit Christina's family. Doyle says his daughter was abducted by her mom, who's kept her in Mexico ever since.
Sometimes second guess yourself and wonder, was I doing the right thing at that time? And at the time I thought I was. I trusted Christina to bring Sophie back, obviously.
Doyle is upset the Crown didn't lay abduction charges against Sophie's mom. He feels he's had less support from the federal government than Alison Azar, the Comox mother who's campaigned to get her 4 kids back after her husband is alleged to have abducted them and kept them in Iran. CTV contacted Global Affairs Canada, who told us Canadian officials at the Embassy of Canada in Mexico City are in contact with local authorities and are providing consular assistance.
I'm a father, she's a mother, and I think sometimes in life it's looked at differently for fathers and mothers.
Still, he's been to Mexico repeatedly, where he claims the courts have repeatedly recognized his right to bring his daughter home.
Yeah, I've flown back and forth, I believe 6 times now, staying down there for a month at a time sometimes, and fighting the 13 appeals.
Jeff has exhausted all avenues, has been successful at every stage of legal proceedings down there. There's no reason that Sophie should not be returned to Canada. It's the will to enforce the court's order in that country that's holding things up.
So next week, Jeff and Sophie's grandmother are going to Ottawa, where Prime Minister Trudeau is meeting with Mexico's president, the family hoping to pressure Trudeau to step in.
And I'm putting my faith in the Prime Minister to do the right thing, talk to the President of Mexico, and help bring our girl home.
A home where her room is waiting and her past 3 birthdays have been celebrated.
We still have a cake for Sophie and blow out the candles and, cut the cake and wish her a happy birthday.
Her dad hopes she'll be home by September to open her 10th birthday gifts in person. Robert Buffum, CTV News, Central Saanich.